All right, today we are cracking the code on a classic GCSE algebra question, the kind that can really throw you off if you're not careful. We're going to break down a 3-marker from a recent paper and show you exactly how to bag every single point. Let's get right into it.
So where does this little gem come from? Well, it's straight out of the Pearson Edexcel 2024 higher tier paper. And you see that little symbol? Yeah, that means no calculator. So all of our arithmetic has to be absolutely perfect. There's no safety net here. It's all about your math skills.
And here's the beast itself. Expand and simplify 3x minus 1, 2x plus 3, x minus 5. 3 brackets all multiplied together. Now that might look a little intimidating at first glance, but trust me, the secret is just having a solid step-by-step method. Now here's what really matters. This question is worth 3 whole marks. That's a pretty big deal. So our mission isn't just to get the answer, it's to get inside the examiner's head, to show our working in a way that ticks every single box and guarantees we get those marks. The best way to attack a problem like this is to break it down into smaller, more manageable chunks. We're definitely not going to try and multiply all 3 at once. The first logical move is to just pick any 2 of the brackets and expand them first. Let's just start with the first 2.
So we're multiplying 3x minus 1 by 2x plus 3. When you expand that out, you get 4 separate terms. You get 6x squared plus 9x minus 2x and then a minus 3. All we have to do then is combine the x terms, which simplifies the whole thing down to 6x squared plus 7x minus 3. Easy enough.
Okay, now here is the first secret to getting full marks. The official mark scheme gives you a method mark, an M1, just for doing what we just did. And get this, you get the mark for having 3 out of 4 terms correct or 4 correct terms ignoring signs. How good is that? It means even if you make a tiny slip up with a plus or minus sign, you've still banked that first mark. Right, 1 mark is in the bag. Now we take the answer from that first step and we multiply it by that final bracket, the one that's just been sitting there waiting patiently. So the problem has basically morphed into this, a quadratic expression, 6x squared plus 7x minus 3, multiplied by a linear one, x minus 5. The method is exactly the same as before. It just has a few more parts to keep track of. We do this systematically. Take each term from the first bracket and multiply it by the entire second bracket. So that's 6x squared times x minus 5, then plus 7x times x minus 5, and finally minus 3 times x minus 5. When you expand all of that out, you're left with 6 terms. 6x cubed minus 30x squared plus 7x squared minus 35x minus 3x and a plus 15 at the end. And believe it or not, that is how you lock in your second mark. The mark scheme gives you another M1 for showing, and I quote, a complete method to obtain all terms, half of which are correct. So as long as you show you know what you're doing and get at least 3 of those 6 terms right, you've got your second mark. It shows that showing your method is absolutely key. We are on the home stretch now. We've done all the heavy lifting with the expansion. All that's left is the last really crucial bit, simplifying everything down to get one clean final answer. This is for that last mark. So here's that long expression we just worked out. I know it looks a bit messy, but tidying it up is actually pretty straightforward. We just need to find and group all the like terms, all the x squareds together, all the x's together, and so on. Let's do it. So that 6x cubed term, that's all by itself. For the x squareds, we've got a minus 30x squared and a plus 7x squared. For the plain x terms, we have a minus 35x and a minus 3x. And then that lonely constant, plus 15, is just hanging out on the end. And once we do that simple arithmetic, well, minus 30 plus 7 is minus 23, and minus 35 minus 3 is minus 38. That gives us our final answer, 6x cubed minus 23x squared minus 38x plus 15. So, we're feeling pretty confident with that answer, but let's make absolutely sure by checking it against the official mark scheme. This is how we know for certain we've done exactly what the examiner was hoping to see. And there you have it, a perfect match. Now, take a look at the mark column. It says A1. This is different from the M1 marks we got before. This is an accuracy mark. And next to it, you'll see the letters CAO. So, what does all that mean? Well, A1 stands for accuracy mark. You only get this mark if your final answer is 100% correct. It actually depends on you having shown the right method earlier. And CAO is just the examiner's code for correct answer only. No other answer will do for this final precious mark. So, to wrap this all up, let's turn everything we've just done into a simple, memorable checklist. Think of this as your game plan for any question just like this one, so you can walk away with all 3 marks every single time. Here it is. Your first mark, the M1, is for correctly expanding any 2 of the brackets. Your second method mark, another M1, is for showing a complete attempt to multiply that result by the third bracket. And that third and final mark, the A1, is for carefully simplifying everything to get that one perfect final answer. Follow those steps, and those 3 marks are all yours.